Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of History Hobo Plays TimeGuessr. We had a pretty good score yesterday with my third best ever time. It's going to take a lot of work to beat my best score ever though, because I'll need to be perfect on almost every round. Let's see if we can do it. Let's get into the game. Okay, here we go. Okay, we have a fish market somewhere. Is it Seattle? Well, that was my first instinct, as it looks like it could be America. I know there is a famous fish market in Seattle. Place fish market, something, what is it? Pike Place Fish Market, world famous. Is that the market where they throw the fish? I remember that. I think it is Seattle then. I remember for some reason they throw the fish across the counter to each other. We do have an American flag in the background here, so I'm thinking we are in Seattle. Just to see if there's anything that confirms that. Does that say Seattle Seahawks? Yes, Seahawks. That's the team from Seattle, so I would assume this is where we are. Also, we have a... Is that? I thought that was a Nirvana poster. It looked like Kurt Cobain almost, but who were from Seattle, or at least Kurt Cobain was. Yeah, so let's see if we can find it. So it's called Pike's Place Fish Market in Seattle. I'm assuming it's pretty central. Pike's Place Market, there we go. Do we... let's have a look. It's probably fairly large. Is it this whole building? I'm not really sure. What's the name of this shop? Something Fish Company. See if we can find that actual one, if it's marked on the map. These all seem like the right kind of places. No, I'm not seeing it, so I think I'll just leave it in the corner here. Probably near the entrance. Can't be too far away if we are here, so that's fine. Okay, the year. Let's see, we've got a phone here. Is that just a camera effect, or has it been severely damaged, this phone? I'm not sure what phone it is, although it has a large screen with fairly small tops and bottoms to it. Suggests it's fairly recent. Any masks being worn? Face masks? Not really, no. This guy's still using a point and shoot back here. That is a phone. I think we're pre-COVID here, possibly. Someone's got one of those little ring holder things on the back of the phones. You don't see that super often these days. Any dates visible? Doubt it, to be honest. They have got hashtags at Fish and followers on Instagram. So yeah, we're definitely well into the past 2012. So I would think we're probably at 2016-ish, given the size of this phone. I always get this wrong with these ones, but we could be a little bit later, maybe even 2017, 18 maybe. Let's go 2017. I think that sounds alright. And let's go for it. It's 2019, so it wasn't too far off. Perfect location, 10 meters away. Pike's Fish Market in downtown Seattle. The market is a popular tourist attraction, famous for its employees throwing fish inside the market. Yes, I do remember that. I don't know what TV show I saw that on, but I've seen that on some kind of travel show before. Okay. To Daegu. Oh, I've heard of Daegu. Where have I heard of Daegu from before? What does this sign say? Daegu. We got what looks like American soldiers, maybe? Maybe not, I'm not sure. The star on the tank makes me think maybe American. Is this a movie set? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is real or a movie set here, it's hard to say. Where's Daegu? I'm thinking like Korea, but I don't know. Is this Korean? No, I'm not sure. It could be. It might be. Is there a Daegu in Korea? But again, is this? It just looks quite sandy, but oh yeah, there is a Daegu. That's the Daegu I'm thinking of. Whether it's been spelt differently. Did the fighting in the Korean War ever get that far south, or is this a movie about the Korean War? Or would it be like a higher up on the road to Daegu, maybe? We can't be too far from Daegu. You're not like maybe up here or something. This could be completely wrong. If this is an American movie filmed in America or something, I'm going to be in California or something here, knowing my luck. When was the Korean War? I think it was in the 50s, early 50s, before Vietnam. 52. I'm not 100% sure when the Korean War was, but it was before Vietnam, obviously. Let's go for it. Oh, it was 50, and it was at the south side of Daegu, though. The crew of an M24 tank relaxing by the Naktong River during the Korean War. Yeah. Still a decent guess, but yeah, I wasn't sure it was just such a well positioned and posed photo there. I thought it might be a movie, but obviously the photographer got them to pose, probably. Or it was just happened to be one of those perfect shots, but it was south of Daegu. I would have thought the fighting would have been more towards the, what's it called, the something parallel, 52nd parallel or something like that. But yeah. Okay, next round. Okay, this is in Piccadilly Circus, straight away, in London. Very famous place in London. It's like London's poor attempt at a Times Square. Piccadilly Circus, here we are. The billboards, can we see which side of the road they're on? I think they're on this building here. Are we on the other side of the road? Often, yes. Often it's taken from this side of the road. Like this corner. It's quite a common place to have the picture taken from. So I would say about there. Okay. Now what year is this? So this is before the number plate scheme came in, I think, because this is an 8-1, which doesn't make sense. In previous videos I've talked about how you can date English cars off vehicle registration plates, but that started in 2000-ish. I think 2000. Because 00 was the first one to 2000. There's no 8-1s, I don't believe. 8-1 would be, maybe there are 8-1s, let me think. I always get confused by this. It's such an obscure way of notating the dates. No, because the first number is, it should be 2 letters to start with, in not a letter and a number. And this 8 is wrong because it would only be a 5, a 0, no, a 0, a 5, a 1, or a 6, or a 2 and a 7 for this current years. So Yeah, can't be right. It's and the date looks fairly old. Big camcorder. Sanyo advertisement, Carlsberg, and McDonald's. H. Samuel's back here is a jewelry shop. They still exist. Looking at these guys, this guy's glasses. Thinking just before the change in number plates, maybe, or maybe this vehicle. Well, this is a taxi, obviously, but maybe this taxi hasn't changed yet. Their number plates, because it was produced just prior to the switchover, possibly. So I was thinking about late 90s here. Is there any other fashion clues? So this guy's glasses are quite large. Might suggest earlier 90s. Can't see any other sponsors on the walls. It doesn't help me. This is audio and video. Is it like I can't remember the brand name. Something with a V in it, I've forgotten. We've got brand on this guy's bag. No. This is gonna be a hard one to date. Just with so little information. Unless you're very familiar with cameras, but this, I suppose this could be early 90s. Can't really date off a taxi, they haven't changed much. I can't see the front of this van, unfortunately. It has a 90s feel to it, so because of his big glasses, I'm going to go maybe 94. Let's go for it. I hope it's not 2002 or something ridiculous. It was 91. I should have gone earlier. I should have trusted my instinct on his big glasses. Okay, we were 21 meters away, slightly the other side. So a man visiting London for the first time since fleeing the country during the Second World War. He fled England during the Second World War. I'm not sure why he would have fled England during the Second World War. Was he a spy of some kind? I don't really know. Or was he just German born and left? He doesn't look that old. Okay, interesting one. Here we have an Africa round here by the looks of it. Which country though? Got any clues? Clinic of Excellence, Republic of Nigeria. By the looks of it. Okay, so are we in Lagos? Possibly. Yes, Lagos. Okay, so that helps. I didn't know Nigeria actually says the city name on the number plate. Lagos is an absolutely massive city with a huge population, so I do not think I'm going to even bother trying to pinpoint this. Yes, if we look at the satellite view, it is a big place. So this is all city here. And it's a terrible, the satellite coverage is very poor quality. So we'll just go bang in the middle of Lagos, really. The year, ooh, this is never going to be easy. See, these cars obviously are quite old, but this could be modern day for all I know. They're not going to have the access to brand new cars, and they're going to keep cars running. These cars look very beat up. They've got no lower bumpers, they've got body work that's all dented and stuff. Is there any clues on anyone's shirts? Obviously that's not a clue. Can I see a phone? I can't see any phones. I would think in Nigeria there would be a fair number of phones these days. I think I'm gonna say like 2008, something like that. I might go a bit earlier 2000s. I could be, as I said, it could be last year. It could be this year. It's just one of those angles where you've not got a modern car in shot. I'm going to say 2002. Let's hope we're not in the early 90s, which we could be because of the cars. Let's go for it. It was 2000, so I was close enough. A street vendor carrying eatables on his head in Lagos, Nigeria. Eatables. Interesting word used there. Is that what they're called, or is it just a strange usage of the word? I would have said carrying food on his head if it wasn't called eatables. I can't zoom in now, unfortunately. Yeah, so 3.5 kilometers away, which is not bad in Lagos because it's a massive place. So I've got a pretty good score here. Welcome to Fort Worth. That's in Texas, so I didn't need to read that. Where the West begins. Oh, and we have Kennedy. So we know he's alive. We also have Lyndon B. Johnson here. Fort Worth, Texas. And maybe if this is not long before he went to Dallas, Texas, I don't know. Can't really judge his age in this image. But let's go to Fort Worth first. Not sure what building it would be. Fort Worth is next to Dallas. Oh, so maybe this is prior to him going over to Dallas, the book depository and all that. I'm not sure what building. Maybe the convention center. Is it old or is it a new building? It looks fairly new. I think we'll just put it in the middle of Fort Worth because I don't really know. City of Fort Worth. There. We'll go there. Okay, so was this 63? Let me have a look. I don't know if I'm going to get any clues here as to whether it was or not, whether this was taken a day or two, or maybe the same day that he was assassinated. That's definitely, I think, Lyndon B. Johnson, isn't it? It could be, this could be a red herring, because these old cameras are great. It's probably what half of the footage of his assassination was shot on cameras like this. We do have guys in, are these lab coats or are these just trench coats? Maybe there's trench coats. Hopefully we're not in the late 50s and we'll just go with it. We'll hope that it is the fateful year. It was, yes. So President Kennedy leaving a hotel in Texas, in Fort Worth, one day before his assassination. So I was correct in assuming that. The hotel, there's a JFK tribute there. I didn't see that. That might have been a clue as to where it was. Only 380 meters away. Okay, final score, another good one, but not quite 49,000 there. We'll add that in. That's going to bring my average up nicely though. We're solidly above 46,000 this month, which I didn't think we'd achieve, but there's still a long way to go in this month, that's for sure. Okay, the breakdown. First round, very easy, Seattle Fish Market. I knew that just from looking at it because I've seen it before. And the Seattle Seahawks hat gave it away. Good year guess though, not too bad, 2 years off. The Daegu could have been a bit closer there. When we were 58 kilometers away. 2 years off, so it's 1950, the Korean War. I was surprised it'd be south of Daegu though, but still, I'd heard of it, so it's not too bad. Piccadilly Circus. 3 years off. I should have trusted my instinct and gone earlier in the 90s just with those glasses, but still not a bad score. Lagos, It's as close as you're going to get in Lagos. And the last one, JFK, correct year, 300 meters away. So good score and a nice selection of rounds today. Been a bit repetitive on the Amsterdam and getting so many protests in Holland all the time. So it's good to see some different places. I'll see you again tomorrow. Hopefully they keep that variety up. Bye.